Our journey to Tunisia begins with two Chigas in Tunis, Bruno and Dexter, standing at a tunnel at Entebbe Airport, eagerly awaiting their flight to Istanbul. As they board the plane, they settle in and start exploring the in-flight entertainment system, passing the time with some light-hearted fun. With anticipation building, the plane taxis down the runway, its engines roar to life as it lifts off the ground. The city lights twinkle below and the vast expanse of the sky unfolds above. The journey to Tunis has officially commenced. Soaring through the clouds, the plane basks in the golden glow of the rising sun. The world below seems serene and peaceful, a stark contrast to the excitement brewing within the cabin. Bruno unzips a complimentary travel kit provided by Turkish Airlines. Inside he finds an assortment of goodies: a pair of comfy socks, ear muffs to block out outside noise, and a sleep mask for a restful journey. Dexter, the other fat cat, delves into his meal pack, savoring the flavors of a delicious pastry and some savory mushrooms. The aroma of freshly baked goods fills the air, enticing the taste buds of all those on board. As the flight progresses, the on-screen map displays the plane's trajectory, tracing its path towards Istanbul. Anticipation mounts as the altitude gradually decreases, signaling imminent arrival. With a rather rough descent through the clouds, the plane glides towards the runway, its wheels touching down onto the tarmac. Istanbul Airport welcomes our Chigas in Tunis with open arms. The fat cats are in Turkey. Our duo, Bruno and Dexter, navigate the bustling airport on an escalator, their faces beaming with excitement for the adventures that await them. Bidding farewell to Istanbul, the plane once again takes to the skies, leaving behind the vibrant city and soaring towards Tunis. The second leg of the journey begins, filled with promise and anticipation. As the plane descends towards Tunis, the anticipation intensifies. The city emerges from the clouds, its skyline a blend of modern architecture and historical landmarks. Tunis Carthage International Airport prepares to welcome our Chigas in Tunis to their Tunisian adventure. Our fat cats embark on a taxi ride through the streets of Tunis, eager to immerse themselves in the city's vibrant atmosphere. The bustling traffic, the colorful storerooms, lively chatter create a sensory overload and a testament to the city's energetic spirit. The first arrive at the hotel lobby abuzz with excitement and camaraderie. The atmosphere is electric as the Uganda Rugby Cranes 15s and the Lady Cranes 15s teams mingle with the officials. They feel passion for rugby palpable in the air. Laughter, conversation, and even a spontaneous dance routine fill that space, creating a sense of unity and anticipation for the upcoming matches. With spirits high, the Uganda Lady Cranes 15s prepare to head to the training ground. They board the bus, their faces etched with determination and focus. The journey to the training ground is a time for preparation, strategizing, and bonding as they gear up to show their rugby prowess on the pitch. The bus ride provides a glimpse of Tunis's bustling streets and vibrant neighborhoods. The team takes in the sights and sounds of the city, absorbing the unique cultural tapestry that surrounds them. Upon their arrival at the Terrain National de Rugby, the team is greeted by a sight that stirs their hearts, the Tunisian national flag waving proudly in the breeze. With unwavering dedication, the young Lady Cranes immerse themselves in their training drills, their movements precise, their focus unwavering, and their determination evident in every step. They push themselves to the limit, honing their skills and preparing to unleash their rugby prowess on the field. As the training session drew to a close, the Fat Cats had a few words with Mr. Eric Butime, the Vice President Technical of the Uganda Rugby Union.
We have played I have played thrice against Tunisia, but as a country we have played maybe 7 times in the last 20 years.
The women's side.
The men's side.
The men's side.
The women's side, that test was the first 15th test between Uganda and Tunisia.
Exactly.
So it was very historic. Now what we have signed with Tunisia is 8 tests for men, 8 tests for women in the next 4 years. So we are literally compressing 20 years of history, 4 years of the future.
4 years.
Later in the day, atmosphere crackling with anticipation, the Uganda Rugby Cranes 15th gentlemen embarked on their journey to the Terrain National de Rugby, their spirits high and their determination unwavering. The bus ride is filled with laughter, camaraderie, and shared passion for the game. For a Ugandan used to our equatorial weather, the Mediterranean weather wasn't so welcoming.
Thank you for you to come all the way to Tunisia. We really appreciate to see familiar faces, amongst ourselves. But it's been cold out here. I think you're feeling it. I think you're feeling it. Yeah.
The morning sun in Uganda is just coming here. It's afternoon.
And this is 3 p.m.
Yes.
It's 3 p.m. for your information, it's 3 p.m. guys. So
it's 3 p.m. but we are just getting sunrise.
The vitamin D is just coming out now.
Yes. Meanwhile, the Rugby Cranes 15s continued with their drills, the big boys pushing the scrum, the lightweights running after kick balls. It was a nice training session. The training session coming to an end, the Fat Cats caught up with coach Leonard Lubambula. He had a few words to say about the team, especially an update about the fitness of some players.
Yeah, we traveled 25. I think 2 were injured and they can't be a part of the team. That is Eric Muller at the center. He's out for tomorrow's out, and then also Hooker, that is Faraji Dugo. The 2 are out. We carried along the prop stroke hooker, that is Collins, and he will double as a prop and hooker tomorrow.
With the training session done, it was time for the team to return to the hotel. The driver seemed to particularly enjoy the company of his Ugandan passengers. As the day drew to a close, our 3 guests in Tunis, Bruno and Dexter, embarked on a quest to find the perfect Tunisian dinner. Their taste buds tingle with anticipation as they navigate the bustling streets, their eyes scanning for the enticing aroma of local delicacies. Their search leads them to a quaint restaurant, its warm glow beckoning them inside. They eagerly enter.
So, Bruno, what is it you're here to eat?
Lobby. Loboy.
And what exactly is it? The head of a sheep?
Yeah, man, mutton head, man. Mutton head. Very healthy. Lobby. They'll give you goat. As told by the elders.
The village elders are approved of your choices.
The guys are not bringing also.
The adventurous spirit guides them towards level 11, a local favorite renowned for its comforting warmth and savory notes. They eagerly await their order, their mouths watering with anticipation. As the dish arrives, a symphony of aromas fills the air. Tender chickpeas infused with a blend of fragrant spices test their taste buds. They eagerly dig in, savoring the rich flavors that dance on their tongues. Meanwhile, at the team hotel, a different culinary experience unfolds. The Uganda Rugby Cranes 15s are treated to an all-you-can-eat buffet, a feast fit for champions. The table is grown under the weight of culinary delights, succulent chicken, juicy steak, an array of fresh fruits and vegetables, an assortment of tempting desserts. The players indulge in their favorite dishes. As the morning sun casts its warm glow over Tunis, our fat cats Bruno and Dexter awaken to the tantalizing aroma of freshly brewed coffee wafting through the air. Their stomachs rumble in anticipation of a hearty breakfast, one that will fuel their day of exploration and adventure. Venturing out into the bustling streets, they stumble upon a charming cafe nestled amidst the vibrant city life.
Welcome. The terrain. This is the Tunisian equivalent of Chadondo, I believe. Terrain de rugby. Oh, they actually don't say rugby, they say rugby. The Tunis, not the Kampala, the Tunis. Now, unlike us, for them, at least this is designated as the main international rugby sport for their country. So, bigger, they have 2 fully usable pitches.
As the teams warm up and the anticipation increases to fever pitch, Eric Butime, Uganda Rugby Cranes Vice President Technical, steps in front of the camera. His presence commands attention, his calm demeanor and unwavering determination is evident in his eyes. He has words of encouragement for the fans and the players before the games begin.
Conditions are perfect. Our first game wasn't too different from this, but there's more warmer, so it's better for us coming from the equator. The air is thin, the air is fresh, so you take a deep breath, you get re-energized. So the conditions are perfect for rugby on a Monday.
The Lady Cranes have poured their hearts and souls into the game, their training and preparation evident in every move. They had faced the Tunisian team with unwavering determination, their passion for the game shining through every tackle, every pass, every try. Despite their best efforts, the Lady Cranes were unable to overcome the Tunisian team's home field advantage and the passionate support of their fans. In the midst of the crowd, Dexter finds Leona Achen, one of the Lady Cranes' try scorers. Her face, despite the bittersweet outcome of the match, beams with pride as she recounts her experience of scoring her first try in the rugby career.
I must say I'm feeling great. We tried our best.
Yes.
We are going to be waking up every day to continue working this. We are not going to let this put us down. We want to make sure that we get up every day and try and work on it and be better. I feel good about it. Actually, it's my very first try, even at the club level. Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Club level as well?
Yes.
Wonderful.
So it's my very first try. Hoping as we move forward,
You'll score more tries.
yes.
And despite the bitter test of the Uganda Lady Cranes losing their match, the air crackles with anticipation as the Uganda Rugby Cranes 15s take the field, their eyes locked onto their Tunisian opponents. The stadium erupts in cacophony of cheers, and the Ugandan fans' voices, 2 of them, resonate with pride and unwavering support. From the opening whistle, the Ugandans try to assert dominance, but the Tunisians go 3-0 up. All the same, their movements were swift and precise, their passes accurate and powerful. They control the tempo of the game with strategic maneuvers. The Ugandan forwards, a formidable force of nature, charged through the Tunisian line of defense with relentless determination. Their tackles are ferocious, their rucks powerful, and their presence is felt on the field. The Ugandan backs, with their lightning-fast footwork, create flair, weave through their Tunisian defense, creating scoring opportunities with every touch of the ball. They execute series of dazzling plays, their teamwork and skill, leaving the crowd mesmerized. The Tunisians, despite facing a formidable opponent, fight back with unwavering determination. They match the Ugandans' intensity, their skills and tactics posing a significant challenge. The game unfolds almost like a chess match, with each team strategizing, anticipating, and executing with precision. Despite the Tunisians' valiant efforts, the Ugandans maintain their dominance, their lead widening with every passing minute. And as the final whistle blows, signaling Uganda's victory, the final score stands at 28-3 in favor of the Ugandans. As the trophy celebrations begin to wind down, Bruno, one of our fighters, approaches Phil Pokorach, a living Ugandan rugby legend. They had a few words.
It was a tight game. We started off well, and then towards the end of the first half, we lost a bit of track. But I'm glad in the second half, after they talked in the changing room, the boys came out fire blazing, and they did what exactly the coach had told them. And yeah, the win is out, and I'm happy.
How many trophies have you lifted this year?
2 trophies, 5 games, 4 wins. We came short on the Elgon Cup. We can rectify that.
As the conversation concludes, Evan Magomo and his vice-captain Byron Oketayot mingle with the Tunisian fans.
I looked this match is very good, and it's very good match, and I like this.
What do you think of the Uganda team playing rugby? Do we play good rugby?
Yes.
You're really impressed?
Yes, really, it's
Are you
so
now
good.
Are you now Ugandan fan?
Yeah, I want to play with you.
Please, you're welcome.
First of all, I would like to thank Uganda president and Uganda country, Uganda team for accepting our invitation. And we talked with Mr. President Godwin about how to have a partnership with the Tunisian Federation to be able to have exchange for playing together. Maybe we start this year in Tunisia, next year in Uganda.
Okay.
And we are very happy having both teams, women and men. And actually, the level of playing is very close, very good. And we wish we continue working together, being more close to the other parts of Africa, so to be able to have more experience and to share more games, more culture with our brothers from Uganda.
Following a day filled with rugby, cultural immersion, and insightful conversations, Bruno and Dexter find themselves craving the comforting warmth of a hearty meal. Their minds still buzzing from the excitement of the day's events, their feet carry them with a newfound energy to their destination, a quaint restaurant nestled in the vibrant streets of Tunis. As Bruno and Dexter approach the restaurant, their eyes are immediately drawn to its open-airy ambience with a glass front spanning the entire width of the establishment. It offered a clear view of the bustling interior where diners were engaged in lively conversation amidst the tantalizing aroma of freshly grilled meats. The sight of the display case filled with an assortment of carefully butchered meats further whetted their appetites. The gleaming carcasses of dead goats arranged at the entrance served as a testament to the restaurant's commitment to freshness and quality. With ravenous appetites and eager anticipation, Bruno and Dexter delved into the culinary adventure that awaited them. After careful deliberation, Bruno and Dexter settled on an assortment of delectable treats, each dish promising an explosion of flavors and textures. A generous platter of lamb roasted to perfection and infused with a medley of aromatic spices beckoned them to indulge. A succulent steak, expertly grilled to juicy well done, tempted their taste buds with its promise of tender, flavorful goodness. The assortment of sausages, each with its unique blend of herbs and spices, added a touch of rustic charm to their feast. Their skewers of kebabs, glistening with medley of marinated meats and vegetables, offered a symphony of flavors and textures that tantalized their senses. To complement their meat feast, Bruno and Dexter selected a variety of fresh vegetables, their vibrant colors and crisp textures providing a refreshing contrast to the richness of the meats. The tangy hummus, a staple of Tunisian cuisine, added a creamy lemony counterpoint, with the roasted eggplant, soft and smoky. It offered a hint of earthy goodness. To quench their thirst, Bruno and Dexter opted for a selection of refreshing sodas for their fizzy bubbles and sweet flavoring, cleansing their palates and preparing them for the next wave of culinary delights. As they devoured their feasts, their eyes sparkled with delight, and their conversations flowed effortlessly. The flavors danced on their tongues, each bite revealing a new layer of complexity and depth. The succulent lamb, the tender steak, the flavorful sausages melted in their mouths, while the crisp vegetables provided a refreshing contrast. They savored every morsel. Their appreciation for the culinary artistry was evident in each dish. The warm and welcoming atmosphere of the restaurant, coupled with a delightful company and the symphony of flavor, transformed their meal into an unforgettable dining experience.
Let's go. How are things going? Bruno,
Fat cat, bro, I've eaten.
some steak,
After
some
their
ham,
meal, the fat cats took to the streets, trying to take
some
in the
sausage.
sights of Tunis.
Sausage.
This is where they found a particularly lovely parrot that was quite chatty. However, when the camera came on, the little parrot got camera shy. As the first rays of dawn began to paint the horizon with hues of gold and crimson, a new day dawned upon the vibrant city of Tunis. The streets, once shrouded in the darkness of night, gradually came alive with the rhythmic hum of traffic and the bustling energy of the city's inhabitants. Bruno and Dexter awoke to the symphony of the sounds that marked the city's awakening. With one last day to savor the sights and sounds of Tunis, they embarked on a final exploration. The streets of Tunis were bathed in the golden glow of the morning sun, and they revealed a tapestry of life in all its vibrant diversity. The Tunisia Mall, a towering landmark of modernity, stood in stark contrast to the ancient buildings around it, its glass facade reflecting the bustling energy of the city's youth. As their final day in Tunis grew to a close, Bruno and Dexter decided to indulge in one last taste of the city's culinary delights.
I was watching you, waiting for you to put a whole chili in your mouth.
The sight of the passenger boarding bridge extending from the airport terminal towards the awaiting aircraft sparkled a glimmer of excitement within them. The anticipation of soaring through the skies, leaving behind familiar sights and sounds of Tunis, ignited a sense of eagerness to embrace the familiar comforts of home. As the plane ascended into the twilight sky, Bruno and Dexter exchanged knowing glances, their eyes reflecting upon the shared experiences and the indelible mark Tunis had left on their hearts. The journey to Tunis had been an adventure, a tapestry woven with vibrant threads of culture, friendship, and self-discovery. An adventure that would forever hold a special place in their lives.